What's up, everybody? This is Danelle of Networkchain. Today, we're going to do a little something different today. We're going to do a spotlight on some very talented artists from diverse backgrounds. That's something that we have as one of our missions, is that we want to highlight artists from all around the world, particularly from underserved communities, from the African diaspora, creating and developing, hopefully, more opportunities for people of color, for people from underserved communities in emerging technologies. And as you can see here, we have Uma Daima, which is another community building network that is empowering cultural communities. As you can see here, they are the creators of the Black NFT Art Rise token, which we'll get to in a second. But they have educational resources and networking events for people to participate, to learn a little bit more about NFTs, the metaverse, blockchain technology, Web3 in general. And so they are on a mission to try to provide as many opportunities as possible to create more awareness of the talent around the world from underserved communities. So we are definitely going to applaud their efforts and what they have done thus far. They've participated in a number of very interesting curation projects. And as you can see here, this is the Black NFT Art Rise token, which we are a part of. And it's a community brand that is striving to promote, educate, and empower Black creators and collectors while increasing Black participation in NFTs. And we're definitely all about that. So we are going to give our flowers to Uma Daima now, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to do some collaborations down the line. But here you can go to the Unseen Gallery, which is another project under the Uma Daima Collective, and they do and hold virtual galleries, and you can rent space in this virtual galleries. They've done a couple of exhibits, including at Art Basel. So they definitely are making some strides in terms of providing and promoting Black creators, particularly in the NFT art space. So we want to go and shine a light and spotlight on a few talented artists that we've come across over the past several days and the past several weeks. And one of those artists, his name is Terrell Jones. He's a Michigander. He just recently had a drop called Pepe Kondo. It was an edition of 200, and it was a drop with 0.25 Ethereum was the mint price, and it's now on secondary, and we'll show you that in a second. He also has another piece called Museum Date, which features the Pepe Kondo art piece. So this is Pepe Kondo, and it is a play on Pepe, which was a very popular meme, one of the first so-called memes ever on the internet, by a guy named Matt Fury. And Pepe is a green frog, and I'm sure many of you have seen it. There's so many different iterations of this green frog and this meme, and he did a play on that meme, as well as celebrating and paying homage to one of his favorite artists named George Kondo. So it's a blend of the two, and this is his art piece, and it's called Pepe Kondo. And then he also has another one-of-one art piece called Museum Date that was dropped to one of the participants in this Pepe Kondo drop that occurred on Tuesday, January 24th. So he also has now come up with a few other creative artworks related to the Pepe Kondo figure. And as you can see, it's called The Butler and the Duck. And you can see here there's been a number of people who have been very excited about this particular drop and about Terrell Jones and what he has been doing. So he is definitely on the tip of many people's tongues, particularly over this past week with the successful drop of the Pepe Kondo art piece and artwork. So as you can see here on his Twitter page at Terrell Jones, we're just going to give him his flowers as well. Congratulations to you, Terrell Jones. We look forward to hopefully getting an opportunity to meet and discuss with you all that you have going on. So we'll be reaching out soon, but please make sure to keep an eye out for this very talented artist. We're going to go to his OpenSea collection here called The Editions of Terrell Jones on Babylon, and it's done very well so far. Just in under a week, he's already done 63 Ethereum in total volume. And we'll go to the actual, and as you can see here, these are the images of the Pepe Kondo, and there is only 194 items available for sale. And we have a great unique ownership at over 77% different owners. So one of the things that we look at, and we've talked about in our previous videos when you go into learning about buying NFTs, is that you want to look at the unique ownership, because if there are so-called whales in a particular collection, so say one collector has, say, 100 of this 194 collection, they could then so-called dump on the market. So we like to see a high ownership percentage, because that means that it's being spread out amongst many owners, and so there's less likelihood that you can have a whale that could potentially dump on the market and reduce the value of that particular art piece. And we can see here Babylon was where he minted the artwork. And what that means, minting, is basically just having an opportunity to have that transaction placed on the blockchain, and you are the first owner of that particular NFT art piece. So as we've talked about in the past with regards to blockchain technology, you can look at the provenance, which is basically the history of the particular work, and when you mint it, you are the first transaction that happens with that particular art piece. And so you can see here, Pepe Kondo was on sale for 0.25 ETH. Total for 200 were the mint passes that were sold, or the art pieces that were sold, for a total of basically 50 ETH. I don't know why it's 49.99, but basically he received 50 ETH for this particular open, what they call open edition. The next artist that we're going, and actually let's just go to his super rare page, because he has a bunch of different one-of-one art pieces. Pepe Kondo is just the most recent collection that was released this past week. As you can see, he has several different creations that is available on Super Rare, and you can see the last sale price for these items, and he has done quite well given the different aesthetics that he has here with his particular artwork. It looks like a young black boy that he's playing around with different types of images here, and he's had some pretty nice sales on some of those art pieces. And if we go to his Evil in Color series, we can also see that that has done pretty well as well. And with now having the success of the Pepe Kondo drop, more people are becoming aware of this artist and his artwork, and they are now starting to look into getting into some of his other one-of-one art pieces. As you can see here, I believe this may be his highest sale price of late, called Fancy Thieves, featuring an animated piece of work. So we are definitely going to be keeping an eye out for Terrell Jones, and we congratulate him on the successful drop of the Pepe Kondo. So feel free to run over to superrare.com and check him out. The next artist we're going to go to, we'll start here at Super Rare as well, is an artist named Cory Van Lew. He's becoming very popular. He's out of Miami, and he's known for his very colorful, vibrant art palette. As you can see, we'll go to his What I See Miami collection and take a look at some of the art pieces here. It's 10 pieces in this particular collection, and this has also done very well. Looks like he has sales of around 4 Ethereum for a number of his artworks, so he's definitely doing a lot of volume with regards to some of his one-of-one art pieces. And we recently found out that he will be also working with Rug Radio on their profile picture project. He is the main artist for that particular project. Rug Radio is a decentralized media platform and they are working on creating a platform of different content creators based on the decentralized model where people who are part of the Rug Radio DAO and a part of the Rug Radio ecosystem have a part ownership of their content creation and network. So we definitely will be looking out to see what those PFPs look like. We know that Cory Van Lew will not disappoint. If you can see here, he has some very interesting looks with some of his artwork, and we are very excited to see what is coming forward with that Rug Radio project. But he has done quite well over the last several years, and you can see here and go through some of these different art pieces here on superrare.com. That's Cory Van Lew. We'll go to his his Twitter link right now. He has over 29,000 followers, so he definitely has a nice follower count. And as you can see, this is Farouk. He's one of the founders of Rogue Radio, and this is a sneak peek at what some of the pictures look like in the profile picture project that is upcoming for that Rug Radio PFP project. So it definitely looks really, really cool. Definitely like the vibrant colors and the aesthetic of these PFPs that are going to be coming out. I'm not sure what the date that it'll be coming out yet, but it definitely will probably be a pretty hot collection when it comes out. So we'll definitely be looking forward to that. So congratulations to him and his collaboration with Farouk and the Rug Radio team. Let's go to his OpenSea collection, and you can see here a number of his artworks as well. So if you wanted to go to the secondary market and have an opportunity to buy any of his art pieces, Super Rare is a platform that you can buy digital art pieces, and obviously OpenSea is one of the largest, actually the largest NFT marketplace in the world currently. So this is another place where you can go to check out his artwork and potentially bid or buy any of his art pieces. So we are very excited to see what Cory Van Lew will have in store in the future. The next artist that we're going to feature today is someone that we had the privilege of getting a chance to interview at DesignerCon 2022 this past November, and that's King Saladeen. This is a few of his artworks, and if any of you have had the chance to go check out the movie You People, which is now available on Netflix, starring Eddie Murphy, Lauren London, Nia Long, and Jonah Hill, one of his pieces is actually featured in that movie. So we're very excited to see him get some more shine in his artwork. And he also is getting involved in NFTs. He has a mural that was and it is featured in the Philadelphia International Airport. So he's definitely doing a lot for his community in the Philadelphia area as well. This is JP the Goat by King Saladeen. It was part of the mini drops, which, if many of you are aware of Gary Vee, he's a very well-known entrepreneur and a NFT marketeer, one would say, but he has a drop called V Friends, and if you owned a gift goat, which was one of the NFTs in his collection, you were gifted particular art pieces. And so JP the Money Goat was one of the art pieces that some of these gift goats, I believe all of the gift goats were airdropped in October of 2022. So you have that, and then also we'll go back here and view this particular collection, which is his Genesis collection, his own exclusive drop, and this is JP the Money Bear, and we will give a link to the DesignerCon interview where he talks about the creation of this particular character, JP the Money Bear, in honor of one of his friends that passed away from cancer. So we are definitely looking forward to seeing what King Saladeen has in store moving forward. As we mentioned, he is featured in the You People movie on Netflix. So we're excited to see, as he continues to get more shine, what he does. But at the end of the day, we are here about spotlighting artists and creators from all over the world. It is important that we have the opportunity to take advantage of what's happening in the blockchain space and in emerging markets. And so we're super excited about the future. We hope to do our best to continue to highlight the creators and the talented people around the world who are doing things here in this space, in this very exciting space. And it moves pretty quickly, so we'll definitely keep you posted on everything that's going on here in the blockchain space. In the meantime, please take care. We look forward to linking up with you soon here on the Network Chain. Until next time, bye-bye.